Hi all, welcome to Tech Forum. In this video, let us see how to enable the access to client libraries under apps folder. The client libraries used to be kept under /etc folder and allowed to be accessed from outside through dispatcher by providing the anonymous access to the /etc node. In order to better isolate code from content and configurations, it is recommended to locate the client libraries under /apps folder in the latest AEM versions. I have created a client library with the name client lib-test under apps vretail client libs folder. The category for this client library is v-retail.test. The same client library is included here for the vretail page, custom header libs under this page component. So vretail.test. Okay, now I am accessing the page content vretail us en.html through my dispatcher. So localhost. So my dispatcher is running on port number 80. So I'm accessing that. I'll go to the view source. If I go to the view source, the particular client library is not included, the test client library. So the reason is the apps folder, wherever we kept the client library, it is the anonymous user, because we are accessing the website through dispatcher like via the anonymous access. So obviously the anonymous user is not having access. The access is restricted to that user, and again this /apps folder is restricted through dispatcher. So that is the reason we are not able to see the client library included into the page source. So the client library is under the apps folder. Like how this can be accessed? Now the client libraries under /apps folder can be accessed by enabling the client library proxy servlet. So there is a client library proxy servlet. By enabling that proxy servlet for this particular client library, so we will be able to access that outside through dispatcher. So now how we will enable the proxy servlet? So this can be enabled by adding a property called allow proxy with the value true to the particular client library node. So after adding that property, we will be able to access client library in the page source. So add this particular property here. It's like allow proxy. I'm in the client library folder, client lib-test. So I'm adding a property called allow proxy subtype boolean. I'm adding true. So yes, this property is added now. Now I will go back to this view page source. So now you can see this particular client lib is included, client library is included, client lib test. So but there is a change. Instead of the apps folder, now it is added as etc.clientlib. So it is proxied via etc folder. So that's what it is. It's added with the etc.clientlib. Now like because of the proxy servlet, so enabling the proxy, we are able to add this particular client library into the page source. So before like accessing that particular client library, so I want to ensure so this particular configuration, the extension is enabled in the dispatcher configuration. So I am in the dispatcher.ini, obviously in the form file, because this is a simple one, my local. So otherwise in the corresponding form file filter section, so we need to ensure this extension is enabled. It's called client libs. So if you are not enabling this client libs extension, obviously this particular script can't be accessed. So I am enabled this particular extension client libs along with the other extension. Now I will go back to page source, and this is the client like a JavaScript. I will try to access this. So now you can see you are able to access this particular client. So now what we did is like we created a client library under apps folder. We added that into the particular website, vretail website. Then like we enable the proxy servlet for this particular client library. Then enable the required rules, filter rules in dispatcher, and we are now able to access that particular client library from apps folder. Yeah, that's all for today. So thanks for watching the video. See you in the next video.